That's my... The divining rod doesn't register anything. Yeah, it obviously only detects clear water. Oh, no good. Well, not everything can be as lively as my fantasy. Never! And the divining rod doesn't... Yeah, it obviously... One whole chili, a pinch of black powder, wakey, wakey, boy, oh boy, certifiably knocked out. This is dull enough as stimulant. Ground with love. I'll call this blend Rufus Reckless, the Maiden Slayer. Or Savior. No, Slayer sounds much better. You know, Tony, I've been through a lot lately.
You don't say. If you didn't injure yourself all the time, I wouldn't have any fun in my life at all. But in case something happens to you again, you know where to find my first aid kit.
I've got to go.
I've been saying that for years, but here you still are. Hands off my... Ow! What the... A dart? Arrgh.
A little longer.
Arrgh.
And...
Oh, what am I getting mad at anyway?
strike! I like Tony much better this way. Hey, Tony, I'll just grab a couple of these vouchers, okay? And while we're at it, can you do the dishes this week? I like Tony much better this way. I was beginning to fear that her body had adapted to tranquilizers. Oh, by the way, I used your family pictures to insulate our weather balloon.
Just a moment. What? Did you mention weather balloons?
No, I said vouchers. Will you look at those nifty vouchers?
Keep your hands off. I've counted them.
These vouchers can be redeemed at the post office, provided, of course, you know someone who likes lead weights. Usually, I'd say funnels are for cowards, but after my third exploded tank, ground with love. I'll have to stick the funnel into something else first. But it's too late to roast it now. I'm sure I can boost his morale with this pick-me-up. He's already knocked out. Look what I brought you.
Another dead bird?
It's not dead. It's just resting.
That's what you said about the pigeon.
They call it cryogenic sleep. It was a time travel experiment.
In my refrigerator?
Well, where else would it be cold enough? There's not much room in your heart, after all.
No more dead animals.
All right, I'll go and wake him up.
You do that somewhere else. No,
All right.
you do.
This is where Tony's budgie cage used to hang. But he couldn't cope with her, so he skedaddled.
He died of old age.
Yeah, whatever you say.
After you accidentally infected him with progeria.
Yeah, you know, I like my version better. Those notice boards are great. I mean, if it wasn't for them, I'd still have to search for magnets in the trash heaps. Those notice boards are... I'm more attractive. It doesn't have to be siphoned. I'm more... What? I won't be able to wake the sleepyhead with this. I'm... Well, what's... That doesn't happen to...
Forget.
Yeah, those... What have we here? Does this happen to be a little present that could improve my position in the line?
It's your turn when you...
Your number comes up!
No exceptions.
Well, I'm not even paying attention to that suggestion. I'm more attractive. This doesn't have to be... Hello, Lottie.
You again?
You again?
Is it my turn already?
Right now, Wenzel is still talking to the mayor. After that,
The mayor will see number 63 through 65!
I'll skedaddle.
don't let the door hit you.
His beak isn't big enough for the funnel. That's too bad. Consider the possibilities. Tony's tranquilizer. Dr. Gizmo says, I wonder...
Stop! Where do you...
To the main.
In that case, you should draw a number! No thanks. I'm on duty.
Oh, this is what you call duty?
Sure. What did you think duty is?
Oh, I always thought duty referred to some kind of underground grotto where the workers carve garden gnomes out of tofu. Doesn't it?
Oh, the blast signal. Take cover! Imminent blast!
I see there's some progress.
Yeah. The other two had to go check their houses. Seems like the trash hunters have messed up another detonation.
What idiots. But the main thing is, the line's shorter. That means maybe I could...
Forget it. Oh, the blast signal. Take cover! Imminent blast! Oh!
What have we here? I would have earned the 1, but I guess the 63 will have to do.
Ah, Rufus. I believe you may very well want to congratulate me. The mayor was very excited to hear about my discovery. He believes the water vein might make Kuvak one of the 3 richest settlements in the southern quadrant. Right now, he's hearing one more applicant, but for now, it looks like I'll be the one.
Goal is supposed to live at your place? Oh, don't make me laugh.
What? Now that I have a water vein on my property, I'm one of the most influential people of Kuvak. And with an orbit pixie in my house, I might even become an honorary citizen. Who knows? One day, I might even follow in the footsteps of your father.
But I was the one who saved her, and I'm the one who gave her shelter.
Rufus, you don't even have a house. So how do you suppose you'll convince the mayor?
Well,
Next up, number 63, please.
Rufus, so how do you suppose you'll convince the mayor?
well,
Rufus, so how...
well,
Rufus, so...
Is it my turn already?
Yes, it is. I
Already called your number, didn't I?
Hello, Lot.
You...
Is it my turn already?
Yes,
I'll skip.
Don't let...
Low-Tech, I have to talk to you. It's about... Low-Tech?
What? Who's disturbing me?
Whoa. Are you really sleeping in your desk?
This is the mayor's traditional resting place. Before me, your father used to sleep in here. That was before he betrayed the community.
Well, I can totally understand that.
Well, he left you behind too.
Be that as it may, who sleeps in a desk anyway?
Admittedly, the desk isn't aligned correctly with the planet's magnetic field, but your father had a device installed to correct that.
What? I'm here for the Elysian girl.
They all are, but you're too late. The hearing is over.
Over? But it was me who found her.
As far as I know, it was Hannick who found her.
Well, I found her first.
And you just left her lying there?
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
But I saved her life.
I find that hard to believe, considering you're responsible for 90% of all injuries that happen in Kuvak.
Well, but 90% of those have been my own injuries.
Listen, Rufus, whenever chaos breaks out in Kuvak, you are responsible for it. As far as I know, you might even be responsible for that girl falling from the sky.
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
But I have to help her return to her world.
To Elysium? That's a good joke. You should know better than anyone else that there's no way to leave Deponia. Nothing that ends up on Deponia will ever leave again.
My dad made it.
That's neither probable nor verifiable. I know that's what you'd like to believe, but I believe it's more likely that your father ended up crashing into some trash heap. With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
That's too bad.
How exceptionally reasonable of you. I've made my decision, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I'm starting to run out of good arguments here.
Finally! There is a God! Are we done here? I really need to go to the assembly hall.
You bet.
Oh, now what?
The girl belongs to me.
Wrong! I've already made the decision.
I'm starting to run out of good arguments.
Fine. Are we done?
You bet.
Oh, now.
I officially want to deregister my residence here on Deponia.
You don't even have your own residence, do you? You're mooching off your former girlfriend.
Yeah, well, at least I'm not sleeping in the drawer of my desk.
Watch your tongue, son. This is the mayor's traditional resting place. If only your father were here to put you in your place. You know darn well he worked here before me.
Oh yeah, you mean he slept here?
You don't even know what real work is. If you'd put in a little more effort, you could have followed in your father's footsteps.
My father's footsteps led away from this dump, and I'll get away from this rock too.
And you think you'll reach your goal without a serious effort? I'm beginning to understand why he didn't take you with him.
Ouch. What? Instead of just moving the desk, my dad preferred messing with the planet's magnetic field?
Well, he was the most egocentric and stubborn person I've ever met.
Hey, that's a lie.
Oh yeah? Why do you think he left you here? Because he didn't care about anyone but himself. Not even for his own son. Pretty ironic that you've become just as egotistic as he was back then.
Egotistic? Me? Ha! Just recently, I risked my own life to save a girl from the clutches of the Organon.
Completely without ulterior motives, I suppose.
You better believe it.
My ass.
You'll be surprised, Low-Tech. I will save the girl. And then everyone on this planet will realize how selfless I really am. But then it'll be too late, because then I'll already be sitting in some cocktail lounge in Elysium and laughing about you fools and how you still have to live in this junkyard. You'll see. I can't stop thinking about what you said, that my father manipulated the planet's magnetic field.
Well, get over it. Your father installed that device for a reason. He manipulated the magnetic field so he could sleep in harmony with the field lines.
I can't imagine how that's supposed to work.
Well, it does work. I sleep like a baby. The only downside is that carrier pigeons are constantly crashing into my window.
When does the post office open?
Whenever I feel like it. I am the mayor, you know.
What a stupid rule.
That was your father's idea.
Stupid, but not bad. Not bad at all. The girl belongs...
Wrong.
I'm...
Fine. Are we done?
No, that's it.
Well, then just beat it. I need to get to the assembly hall.
What a pile of junk. Hey, that's Dad's water glass. I hardly ever saw him without it. He must have been worried about dehydration. If this is where the key to the world belongs, good night. I mean, I manage to use the key to my front door all the time. I kind of know this symbol. I'd rather not. Yeah, that would be fun. Huh, he's gone. Well, never mind. A gadget that manipulates the planet's magnetic field. Yeah, this could have been my idea. A gadget that... Yeah, this could have been... One of the few long-distance radio devices in this backwater town. Why are we paying an operator if nobody's ever making a call? I know why I don't pay taxes.
Next, please.
Guess I'm last in line. Whatever. Who could possibly succeed except for me? What's this? A hidden compartment? Well, looks like Dad's secret will see the light of day after all. A key. My dad knew I'd be clever enough to find it. I wonder what I'd get for it if I melt it down. A key. My dad... I wonder what I'd get for it if I melt it down. This might be unnecessarily complicated, but I'm certain Dad wanted to make sure that I'm the only one who could get this far. Get to his big secret. His legacy. His liquor cabinet. If this is where the key to... I mean, I managed to... That smell reminds me of something. Dad's aftershave lotion? That smell, Dad's after... I must have found clear water, obviously. I must have found... The water still needs that little extra boost of energy. There's a message from the mayor of Buzo Westfog. O-O-I-C-U-R-N-E-D-O-T. Huh? Either a cat was jumping up and down on the keyboard, or the operator must have gotten that all wrong. There's a message. O-O-I-C-U-R-N-E-D-O-T. Huh? Either a cat...
I suggest not to move her in this condition.
What kind of condition is she in? I still don't understand. I mean, is she dead?
No, her body is alive and well. It's her consciousness. It's inactive.
So, she's asleep.
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. I think it's related to this implant. It's broken.
A consciousness implant? Isn't there a switch or something?
A fuse?
Maybe the contacts are corroded. That's what always happens with my intercom.
I already tried everything, but this is Elysian technology. I have no idea how it's being used. I don't even have the appropriate screwdriver.
So, when can I finally take her home?
She needs to wake up first.
Okay, I see. This situation needs to be resolved through a government decision. Let's do it like this. If you manage to wake her up, you can have her.
And what happens if I wake her up?
Rufus!
You're not even supposed to be here.
But I have a plan.
Oh, I've heard about your plans. You never think things through. Everything you do ends in chaos, and most likely with an explosion.
We'll see about that.
I warn you, stay away from the girl.
Hey, go away.
Very good. Oh,
Hey, go away.
oh,
Dr. Gizmo,
what now?
what can I do to wake her up again?
Nothing, unless you had a miracle stimulant to wake her up.
Well, thanks for your time.
You're welcome. Not literally.
But Rufus!
You're not untouchable, Low-Tech. Don't you ever forget that. This is the first time I've ever seen him standing up. Yeah, all empathy aside, I haven't got a clue what's going on in the mind of Wenzel. I mean, does he even realize how small and insignificant he is? Looky here, Wenzel too. Did somebody drop food? I mean, what's the deal with the crawling around on the floor?
I'm waiting for Gold to wake up so I can take her with me, of course.
Ha! Dream on. Although, it is true that ants can carry 10 times their own weight. But why would Goal, an Elysian orbit elf, want to have anything to do with somebody like you?
Duh, Rufus! You've always underestimated me. Rufus, Rufus! Look at me. I'm a self-made man.
Yeah, whoever made you must have stopped right in the middle.
Oh, yeah? I am rich. I've got a water vein running through my basement. You, on the other hand, don't even have a basement. You ain't got nothing, Rufus.
Hey, that's how you pay people back when they give their best? And what would I want with a basement in Kuvak? I don't belong here, and neither does Goal. And as soon as I wake her up, I will accompany her to Elysium. You'll see. I don't have anything else to tell him. You hear, Wenzel? I don't have anything else to tell you. He wouldn't know what to... He doesn't even know... Cool. I already have the special water, at least. I already have this. Something's happening. I must have found clear water, obviously. Into the tank you go. What exactly am I supposed to do?
It's all written down. Just till then I'll do...
Okay. About the powder.
Tell me.
I have some blackish powder.
Good. But this isn't black powder, right?
No.
I'm just saying because that would be extremely dangerous and...
No, I got it. Really. This is just powder, which happens to be black in color. Just like the recipe says.
Good.
I have stimulants.
That's good. Did Dr. Gizmo give you some?
Well, not exactly. But he had some. Standing around unprotected in a tightly locked medicine cabinet. Doesn't matter.
If you say so.
I found a hot bean.
That's a chili pepper.
Yes, but it's almost bean-shaped. See, don't you see?
It's hot and the only fruit around. Close enough, I guess.
Don't worry. I'll manage.
Hurry up. I can't wait to fire up this sweet machine for a test brew.
About the water.
Keep it flowing.
I have clean water.
What? Really?
Yes, here it is.
This can't be water. It's too clean.
What else could it be?
I don't know.
Look, let's just go ahead and try this.
The last time you said that, I lost my big toe.
Why are you always complaining? You still have one left, haven't you? I brought some energy-rich liquid.
Is that battery acid?
Maybe.
Who are we brewing this stimulant for again?
For the love of my life.
Well, for her sake, I hope that your life doesn't last too long.
I have some revitalizing liquid.
Really? What is it?
Well, this stuff made the mechanical bull outside the town gate come to life.
A red and invigorating liquid extracted from a bull. We should give it a name.
I have one. Red Rufus, the Wonder Juice.
You think that's a good idea? I thought...
Red Rufus, the Wonder Juice.
All right, whatever.
Don't worry, I'll manage.
Hurry up. I can't wait to fire up this sweet machine for a test brew.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
It's all written just till then.
Okay. I'll be off then, getting all the ingredients.
You do that. I'll be here if you need me.
So, I have the powder already. Well, that's it. I found all the ingredients.
Wonderful. I can't even tell you how excited I am to see what happens next.
But I thought we were making espresso.
Yes, you are right. This is an august moment, my friend. We shouldn't spoil it by worrying about the pressure within the nuclear core structure.
Pressure within the nuclear core structure?
Hear me, gods of our forefathers. Using just the most refined ingredients and the highest possible compression, we beseech thee, open the gates to the espresso-verse!
Holy smoke.
More pressure! More pressure!
Okay. Okay.
Are we dead?
No. Being dead feels completely different. Ugh. As you know, I have gazed deep into death's eyes more than once in my life.
Oh, now that you mention it, that reminds me. Is Tony still wearing those contact lenses?
Shh! Something's happening. Ouch! Whew! I think this brew is gonna do the job. Poor Lonzo. He'll be lost without me when I'm gone. Lonzo.
Ah, Rufus. Did you come to help me clean this place up?
Well, you know, I got this thing going on. I'll come back later, okay? Sure. I'm doing all the work, and he can drink it? Yeah, I don't think so. Oh! Oh! I can't even look at it. It melts my eyes.
What's that stinging smell?
That's medicine.
Says who?
Says I.
And who's the doctor here?
You tell me.
Let's say it together. Me.
It's a draw.
Best out of 3.
You.
Me.
You.
Ha! I win.
Oh, crap. This is practically screaming for a sophisticated maneuver.
But Rufus!
You're not untouchable, low-tech. Don't you ever forget that.
But
My bad. Hey, go wake you.
Very good, Oh,
Gizmo never understood, although it's... The textbook has failed. Now, it's time for me to improvise.
what's that funny smell?
Fire! The town hall's on fire!
Fire control mode activated. Firefighter Gizmo at your service. Where is the fire?
Over there! The chamber's on fire! Good Lord!
Don't worry, your fire will be extinguished in no time.
As long as it's not inclined to be of help, I'd rather leave it be. How peacefully she sleeps. This calls for extra strong coffee. An expert like me can do without such gadgets. I happen to have quite a good sense of smell.
Finally, I was getting worried I'd have to camp in the cupboard forever. Whoa! Where was I? Ah, yes. Medical mode activated. Dr. Gizmo at your service. How's the patient?
I'd say her condition hasn't changed.
Leave the diagnosis to the doctor, will you? Now, just where is... My stethoscope, it's gone! Thieves! Crime in progress! Police mode activated. Officer Gizmo at your service. No one leaves the crime scene.
But Rufus!
You're not untouchable, low-tech. Don't you ever forget that.
That's enough. I think you're done.
Come on, Gizmo. You have more important things to do.
Don't tell me how to do my work. Or are you just trying to divert my attention from your guilt?
What? That's simply...
Aha! Here is the missing clue. The last piece that completes the puzzle. The mystery of the thieving mayor has finally been solved.
Thieving mayor? How dare you?
Put up your hands, Lotek.
I have no intention of lifting my hands.
You better do what I say.
I don't want to.
You don't have any choice.
I don't? Well, you're fired.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
So what? You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest
have
me.
anything else to
You're
tell him.
fired.
You hear,
But
Wenzel?
I arrested
don't
you
have-
first.
So what?
He
You're
wouldn't know
fired
what to-
anyway.
He doesn't even...
You can't fire me. You're
I'd rather
arrested.
not disturb him.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
Almost
But
there.
I arrested
just
you
have to make
first.
sure that I
So
don't
what?
spill...
You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
So what?
Mouthpiece.
You're
This calls
fired
for-
anyway.
Hey,
You can't fire
no,
me.
wait,
You're
keep-
arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're...
Who was that?
Me. It was me.
Rufus? Are you all right?
Phew. What happened?
You woke the stranger, the Elysian girl, and then you got knocked out.
Goal? Where is she? How is she?
She's still a bit confused. I think her implant was seriously damaged by the fall. She is conscious now, but she's just talking gibberish.
Can I talk to her?
Of course. She's lying over there. I took her into medical custody. Just don't stress her out too much. First and foremost, she needs rest now.
No problem. Thanks, Doctor. Goal, it's me, your savior.
Toodle doodle doodle. Puts?
No, it's Rufus.
Ooh.
Yes?
Puts?
You can give me any name you like, babe. Say, did it hurt a lot when you fell from the sky? Oh, come on, that was funny.
Nah.
Because, I mean, you really fell from the sky. You know, like an angel. Just like in the pickup line. You get it? Hello? Anyone home?
Home.
I'll take that as a yes with limitations. Get a hold of yourself.
Soup, Guadeloupe?
Huh. She's attractive and fun to talk to. Flash dash kazash?
Sammy, Mommy, good, oh, Granny.
Grumblump?
Puzzle force. Num, 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 num.
Munch grunch?
Attack a tick-tock. Ah! Knock, knock.
Heck, this is totally useless. That woman is completely nuts.
Bonka, swonka, kazonkas.
Oh, what did I expect anyway? That she would take me to Elysium?
Elysium. We need to go back to Elysium.
What did you just say?
Horrible things. The Organon betrayed us. Quick, we need to go back.
To Elysium. Yes. You remember what happened?
Is that you, Cletus?
What? No, I'm not. My name is Rufus. I saved you.
Rufus? I don't understand. Where am I?
You had a pretty bad fall. The doctor says that you're hallucinating.
That's confusing, but... I need to get to Cletus. Can you take me to him?
Who is Cletus?
My fiancé.
Oh. Well, I don't know. Maybe you are safer down here. After all, you...
He'll reward you generously.
Oh, that, generously, you say?
Try to contact Cletus. He will search for me.
Yeah. How generous exactly is generous?
Maybe you can reach him using a radio. He's certainly trying to find me.
Do you really think that's a good idea? I mean, for a fiancé, he didn't really make much of an effort to protect you.
Rufus, please. You're the only one I can trust.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I really am the only one you can trust. The only one.
And you already proved that you're of noble character.
Mm-hmm. The burden of the hero. But let's get back to the expression, generous.
Rufus, please. Contact Cletus. I would be so very thankful. So very, very thankful.
I'm sorry. I don't know if I can do that.
Can spam one tomo polo lollipop. Peekaboo.
But
Bootam swajiko soloka shwootapop.
oh, the burden of the hero. Why do I always have to be so infinitely generous?